when you're creating multiple accounts, right? Like if you're separating from the burnt account, the address on the LLC should be a different address than the burnt address. Get the guy furthest from you, right? Who would give it to you, and then preserve the resources of the closest individuals for the end. Because in the
Right.
beginning, like you might make mistakes and you might burn through people. And while you're going through this learning process or this curve, like you want to preserve the easiest resources for the end. Let's say
Okay.
Walmart is selling on eBay, right?
Okay.
And then like Walmart LLC is selling on eBay, they're gonna have to go through the same form, right? And then the primary contact that they put is like one of their employees or upper level management that's gonna be managing the eBay account.
Right.
That form is just to verify the individual who's managing the account, right?
So I got some questions as
Yeah,
well, and some of these might be slow, but it's just for my understanding.
of
So,
course.
real quick. So for the my understanding is, you get the EIN number, you put that in, and
Uh-huh.
then after that is going to ask for the last four digits of your social. Does any account that got burned with, like, does socials get burnt, or do I need to get
Yeah.
somebody else's social?
No,
So
no,
I,
you don't. The social is for the only time they ask you for the social is when when you put in the primary contact's information. So whoever's primary contact that you put the last four of their social. But it's the taxes will go towards the LLC.
okay, but so
Think about it this way, bro. Let's say
okay,
Walmart is selling on eBay, right?
okay,
And then like Walmart LLC is selling on eBay, they're gonna have to go through the same form, right? And then the primary contact that they put is like one of their employees or upper level management that's gonna be managing the eBay account.
right,
That form is just to verify the individual who's managing the account, right? But
okay.
all the taxes and everything goes under the LLC. Do you get what I'm saying?
So that's why you click multi
No, that's what I thought because someone told me, but then Dan, I believe you told me that it's okay to put to click just single member LLC, huh?
I've only used single members, so it's always worked for me.
Yeah,
Okay, so
exactly.
single member LLC, and then basically put the primary contact, quote unquote, aka my manager for the business,
Exactly.
uh and
Exactly. Yeah.
use their SSN. So let's say I'm making multiple accounts with the same LLC. Am I making that person my quote unquote manager?
For all of the accounts.
All right, so then okay, I guess that makes sense. Then this leads me to my maybe last question. I might double back to the question I just asked.
Sure.
'Cause but payouts. I know when you get when like after a while, because this just also happened to one of our friends. They ask for a picture of your ID, and I believe the full social security number. My concern with the picture of the ID is that,
It doesn't happen always.
okay,
So for everybody listening, they only ask for the picture in specific cases where eBay doesn't trust you for some reason, right? You set up the eBay account and then just like you're warming up the Amazon browser to make Amazon account, you're getting the phone number verification. If you get the ID verification, it means that there's something that eBay didn't like about your setup. Because just
okay.
like you just heard Malone, right? Malone, did you get the ID Like, did you get the photo ID upload?
No, not for the new account, no.
See, so Javi, like in your case, the setup, there's something wrong with it, right? But you continue on. Tell me about your device. What was the device that you used?
Well, so I still had, so like I was saying, I was still had a question on that just in case. So let's say that does happen, right? Let's say I do get the ID verification. Should I just use the same information that I put for the primary contact, or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, the ID verification should be the same as the primary contact. But
Okay.
Farouk, I think you told me recently that you put like Mario ID or something, huh?
Assalamu alaikum, brother. Yes, I did.
Walaikum salam, brother. Right,
Mario ID. I'm confused.
right.
I literally used a fake ID that had Mario, like it's me Mario, like the character.
Oh wow, I'm dead. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right. So,
Yeah, but I don't suggest it because I did it on an account I didn't care about, and I knew it was cooked, so I was just like kind of fucking around, and yeah, I ended up passing with that, but I do not suggest it.
Ah, okay. Now, mixed with that, so then this is my concern because I do have access to. I have three family members who would let me use their info, and one of them is my mother. But the thing is, on her ID, it has the same address that was on
Use your
my.
passport.
Okay, okay, then I might have to go with the third person because her passport just expired. So
Renew it. It's like, what is it, like $50 in the States?
might be. I just don't know how quickly they renew. I know the first time
I
I
think there's
got
like
it.
expedited or something
Ah, okay,
within
bet.
the
I'm
day. Yeah.
probably have her do that and yeah,
Yeah.
bet it. All right.
My advice always is get the guy the furthest from you, right? Who would give it to you, and then preserve the resources of the closest individuals for the end. Because in the
Right.
beginning, like you might make mistakes and you might burn through people. And while you're going through this learning process or this curve, like you want to preserve the easiest resources for the end. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So
Yeah.
just to put a whole picture on it, because really the most confusing part has been this LLC, Social Security, and this has been the
Yeah.
most confusing part for me. So I want to lay it all out there and make sure I'm getting it correct. So
Yeah. Yeah.
boom, I make an LLC, I make a new LLC. I can put the LLC under my name. Not on eBay, I'm just talking about in real life when
Yes.
I'm making the LLC. All right, cool. So I'm making an LLC in my name, Javion Allen. Cool. Go on eBay, put the EIN and info, make the primary contact the person's information that I plan on using.
Yeah.
Yeah, so make a primary contact the person's information that I do plan on using and use their social security, the last four digits. If I do get the ID thing, use their passport or ID. Well, I can use their ID as long as they live in a different location than I do. And
You
then
put a different location. So here's the main thing. When you're creating multiple accounts, right? Like if you're separating from the burnt account, the address on the LLC should be a different address than the burnt address.
right, of course. So
And
when I make the LLC, make
right,
sure it has a different address.
right.
Copy.
So put one of your boys' houses or something, and then like actually create the LLC, and then the address you put your boy's address while you're creating the LLC. And then on eBay, right, the primary contact's address and the LLC address use the same address as the person that you put.
So don't use two different ones.
No, don't use two different. Keep it simple.
Okay. All right. Noted.
Yeah,
So yeah, boom. Put the same address, make the LLC the same address as the person's info I'm using. Put that
yeah,
in. Basically, in the terms of information wise, that's everything I need to take care of.
yeah,
Okay, perfect.
yeah. And if you want, what you could do is you can write down exactly how you're gonna set up your account with the exact information. And if you want me to like just do an audit before you go ahead and create the account, you can send it over to me and I can take a look.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I'll probably get into that. Do I have any
Yeah,
more
Real
questions? I
quick,
think. Yeah, yep. I'll let him go.
um, where
go for
where
it.
where can we send that at? Do I just text it to you or Telegram?
Text it to me. Text it to me. Also, Jonathan, I think you're kind of like an expert now as well, or like you have like some good history. Do you mind if anybody needs any help? Do you mind just giving a quick audit to anyone?
Yeah, sure. I can help out with that as well.
Jonathan, you in the Telegram, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Jonathan
Even
MJR.
even Farouk or Dan or like anybody like a little more experienced, like you can just have someone just do an audit for you.
All right, perfect. Jonathan, I'll probably shoot you a message on Telegram.
Perfect.